been a busy year. If we're gonna get through everything, we need to get started. This year, it really doesn't feel like I've created much art. And I think the reason for that is just because my art practice has changed. Nowadays, pretty much everything I create is for content, it's for videos, which I'm perfectly happy with. I enjoy creating art and I enjoy creating videos. So combining both is a lot of fun, but there's lots of reasons why things have changed since the 2023 art recap, and especially the one we made in 2022. So let's have a look back and have a chat. I think the obvious place to start is here. This is the Daily Doodle Diary. It's my first year with one of these and it has taken up a big chunk of the year. When I first started this, I really wasn't planning on doing every single day. I mean, really, it's a simple art challenge. It's literally just a diary, and whenever you feel like it, you can just pick it up and create art for that date. There's no pressure at all, and most of the time I just fill it with random little doodles. As you can see, I changed my expectations for the Daily Doodle Diary quite early on. I stopped wanting it to look good and focused more on showing up for myself, meaning the quality did decline. Like, some days are really quick and easy, like this one. Some are kind of tragic, but I did it. And that's what I really wanted to gain from this challenge, to show up for myself no matter what the pieces are. And I think I achieved that. In January, there will be a full tour coming up, and that's going to be a big one. I mean, we spoke about this in the previous video a few days ago, where we had a look back at all of the goals that I failed this year. But this year, my sketchbook practice has been pretty non-existent. I think it's a combination of using the Daily Doodle Diary instead, but also because there's been other projects that I've just been more focused on. And I think those projects took away the need for doing those sketchbook sessions. Like, instead, I had the bullet journal. Didn't quite go to plan, but when I stopped using it so much as a bullet journal, I started to really enjoy making the pages. Like, these were a lot of fun. They're very extra. I think September is still my favorite. I absolutely love these spreads, and it just became a way for me to fill pages with art rather than actually like a bullet journal. They're literally like 4 or 5 sketchbook spreads at a time, so I didn't feel the need to do entire sketchbook sessions because, I mean, these kind of look like that. And the other reason, this Create This Book is also what I used instead of doing sketchbook sessions, and I mean, we'll talk about this a little bit later on. Something else that is usually a big focus in these videos, plein air painting. We always have a check-in, and I mean, plein air painting has been a big focus over the last few years. It's a lot of fun and it's really helped me build up my confidence just to be okay creating art outside in front of other people. And I mean, you have to do it quickly with very few supplies. It's quite difficult. Unfortunately, this year I haven't been able to do much. We're in the exact same sketchbook as before. Literally have not done many at all. We've not even finished the sketchbook. I did a few, but every single one is linked to a video. I think since I upload 2 videos a week, I really do spend all of my time creating art and filming and a lot of editing. So this year, I've really made it a habit to not. If I'm out and about on a break, I will do things completely unrelated. As for the pieces I've created, these are all part of videos on my channel. Videos that I'm extremely proud of and videos you've not even seen yet. This one is Folly Farm, but sadly, I think those pencils have smudged over. These are the Derwent metallic water-soluble color pencils, and unfortunately they have transferred. I think you can see that. This one is part of a video that will be coming soon. It's another How Much Art Can I Make video in the woods. This one is on the same day, and I think it's kind of cute. It's quite simple. This one we made whilst exploring a new city. We went to Gloucester and created art in the corridors at Hogwarts. Then I did this one for another video that will be coming soon. There's only 3 spreads left. I really should finish it. Can you believe? I did my first plein air in this sketchbook and wrote the wrong year. And even though I'm painting outside less, I have still been drawing outside. Even more really, because I have this little sketchbook here. This is my outside sketchbook. And it's so easy to just take it with me and use color pencils. Started the year with these, where we went to a museum and did some drawing at the museum. That was the first of these videos that I really enjoyed and wanted to make more of. It was a fun little cozy vlog. This one is when we went to the zoo together. I only had a few pencils for this one, as you can tell. This is the rainbow pencil. This one looks a little bit creepy. It's an iguana. These are all from the zoo. We did so many. And then this is from the woods. This video will be coming up soon. So I'm just gonna flip through these. You'll see these in the video. This is Gloucester. And then a little bit in the next city, which will be coming up. I've really enjoyed having this sketchbook, and I love that I'm not ruining one of the sketchbooks I've already got, because this is my outdoors one, so it's separate to everything else, because it is dedicated to outdoors. It doesn't get used inside. And if you've watched the past recaps, you'll know that some of my pieces have been a little bit destroyed by rain and sand, so it's good to have a dedicated sketchbook. Speaking of art created outside, we also took the Daily Doodle Diary to Greece. We filmed an entire week in my Daily Doodle Diary and travelled to the Greek island of Zakynthos. This was so much fun, and I love that each piece is dated and was created on the day in Greece. So this paper I had to stick down with some body tape. I ripped it out my sketchbook. But I really wasn't intending to actually draw every day, because I didn't know what kind of video I was going to film, so unfortunately there is a little bit of bleed through on the other side. The only big problem with the Daily Doodle Diary is that pretty much every single medium goes through it. I'm talking water-based markers, highlighters, biro. Another big part of this year is all of the original characters we've made. This year we created characters based on every single star sign, and I mean there's still quite a few more to go. We've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. This is Capricorn. You haven't met Capricorn yet. This is all the characters that we've made this year. But I tend to get scared when using fancy paper and creating originals like these, and it's really helped me to conquer that fear. And looking at it now, I think all of the characters really do look different. There's a couple of adjustments that I've made. The biggest one is Libra now has huge eyebrows because they were wonky before, and I kind of had to do something about it. A lot of the characters don't actually have the symbol in the piece because I forgot. So I do want to change those. And this is really big. Next year, I am going to be making my own physical shop. I have a printer. I'll be doing print and stickers, and these originals will also be going up. But I think this is the biggest achievement of the year, to be honest. I've never made so many originals like this. Whilst I am happy with the characters we've created, I do feel like the more loose, flowy style is still something that I want to explore. I created a cute little witch. This is her right here. It was for a huge YouTube collab with 17 other artists for Secret Santa. So unfortunately, I don't have it here to show you. It's in Australia, but painting that piece reminded me just how much I love that style, and I want to make more like it. Aside from that and the Secret Santa, I really haven't made many originals this year. I still think one of the biggest things was starting this Create This book. It's an art prompt book that was created by Mariah Elizabeth, and this is how I painted the cover. It looks messy. I had a wreck this journal as a child, and it ended up getting completely destroyed quite early on, so I didn't really get to enjoy that. But I'm loving the Create This book, and I love that so many other artists also create using the exact same prompts. I've not done that many pages though. I mean, I started in June, and I did this one. I did this that has a little bit of a backstory. This one I think is pretty cute. This is for stained glass. This is from the Luigi Mansion map in Mario Kart. This is a crazy I Spy page that I did for Halloween, and all of my characters are hidden on the spread. I did this using washing up liquid, and it was a lot of fun. Then for emoji, I did Santa as loads of fun emojis. We've got the entire book to get through, and I think really I'd like to be working on it every month. And I think I'm gonna keep doing 2 spreads a time. But yeah, this is is super exciting, and I love that I'm able to watch other artists and get inspired by the different directions that they'll go for the same prompts. Can't wait to make more, and I can't wait to show you. And if you haven't heard, there is currently a Create This book that is traveling the world, going from one artist to the next. It's a huge art collaboration, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. I'll pop the playlist down below. The book might be finding its way to me, and I might have already created my 2 pages of art that I'm super excited to show you when the book finally gets to me. This year I've taken part in less month-long art challenges. I mean, there was literally just Peachtober, and this year was random. I used whatever medium I wanted with no themes or anything. Like, every single piece is crazy different. I filmed the entire challenge up on my channel, and I also created all of the sketches. I did this on a live stream, so I filmed the entire thing. The full sketchbook tour is also up. I mean, I really milked the challenge. I got a lot of videos out of it. This is one of my favorites. I think there are some strong pieces, but there are also quite a few that really weren't. I like this one as well. This is the loose style that I was talking about, but I actually stuck paper down. This one is Radish. This is also one of my favorites. And I mean, if you want to see them in depth, there's already a ton of videos on my channel. I put everything in the Peachtober playlist. But whilst I've done less month-long art challenges, I don't feel like I've actually done less. It's not stopped me from doing art challenges. They are just different. Obviously, there's the Daily Doodle Diary. I made a new self-portrait. It's my favorite so far. I've not really filled this sketchbook very much. I did this one for the last Peachtober. I made this Valentine's spread, and this is the self-portrait that I made. I really like it. I think it turned out pretty cute. But sadly, I did it at the one time I didn't have pink hair. I also did a Draw This in Your Style. I've only done the one this year, but I really love this one. I love the paper as well. I really need to finish this one. I mean, the How Much Art Can I Makes, they're all new. We visited the zoo and a city. We did Italy a while back. Oh, and this is another art prompt book. It was made by my friend Cassie. I completed it on the 26th of October 2024 in 12 hours 13 minutes. So I actually added a sketchbook number because there's like 25 pages. So every page has a prompt like this, and it's intended to be used as an advent calendar. So you do one a day. Obviously, I finished it in 24 hours. Point this one out. This is one of my favorites. There's a lot of random stuff in here. This is quite cute. Mario and Luigi, kind of. And I do quite like this one. I do like the dinner. And I'll leave a link to this down below because, I mean, even though there's numbers, there's actually not numbers on the prompts. And a lot of them aren't Christmassy, so you can do it all year round. Another little challenge I did, this tiny little sketchbook. It's the size of my thumb. And I finished this in 2 days, which doesn't sound very impressive since I just said I finished the other one in 24 hours. But there's actually like 60 pages. It's crazy just how many are in this one. This was a lot of fun, and I'll pop the video down below if you want to take a look. I basically picked a random prompt each time and then created art from it. So I think this prompt was junk food. This is one of my favorites. This one's kind of cute as well. It's very odd, but for some reason it could handle a lot of mediums quite well. So if you want to see this crazy challenge, I will pop it down below. But this definitely counts as an art challenge, right? I mean, we finished the entire thing in 2 days. Oh, Shrek. I forgot about Shrek. It just doesn't come naturally, and I don't really have a lot of patience for things this tiny. We haven't done that much in the Scene Series sketchbook so far this year. I have to keep the tracing paper in between just so that there's no transfer. I think eventually when it's done, I'm probably gonna add wax or something, but for now, until I get really good quality scans, I just don't really want to because I know in the Etcher sketchbook there is transfer. So yeah, we haven't done that many this year. Unfortunately, the videos just haven't been doing very well on my channel. If every time I then post a movie one, it kind of flops, that can really affect the growth. So it has affected it. We did Tangled, and then E.T. This one was requested. I also did 101 Dalmatians, Pretty Woman, Finding Nemo, Jennifer's Body. This one was for Halloween. And then the Christmas Chronicles for our Christmas themed piece. So yeah, we haven't done that many. It's slightly less than one a month. Basically, the Scene Series is where we paint movie and TV shows and have a chat about them. That's how that goes. This sketchbook I desperately need to finish. I mean, I've just plopped all of the leftover paint that I had on here. I think this is when I was using up all of those cheap watercolor tubes I had, and I basically cut them open and this was what was left, so I put them somewhere. I should really draw on them or something. I did this sketchbook session, which was a little bit crazy. It's kind of themed, and this one is actually gonna end up on my Patreon, which will be coming in future. That's a big project for next year. And then we have the plan for Aries, the commission that I did. I got acrylic gouache for the first time, and that's it really. I didn't do much in that one. This year has been big for new art supplies though. I tried alcohol markers, which I've never used before. They do have a steep learning curve, I will say. I mean, some people can just create incredible pieces, but I found them really difficult. This is what I made with them. I actually haven't made a lot since. I do like how this one turned out. Saying that, when I use them for the daily doodle diary, I really just grab a marker and go. I don't focus on layering and blending. And aside from these weird little egg heads, acrylic markers, that was the biggest thing from this year probably. They really are what I've been leaning towards for that, because I just feel like they work easiest on the paper. Oh, we've also got this one. This is a coloring book that my friend Creative Paula made. I've never actually completed a coloring book, so I desperately want to finish this one next year. That's gonna be my plan for 2025. I did one page. I used every single marker in this page, alcohol and water-based markers. And how chaotic is this page? How rich are those colors? Because they're just so crazy. There's so many of them. Well, I want to complete the entire sketchbook next year, and I've got a few ways of doing that. I think we're going to do a couple of timed challenges over like an hour, a few hours, a day, a few days. We're really going to have fun and use lots of different mediums in this, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is everything that I've worked in this year. There's a lot of chaotic stuff, but everything has a reason. Like, this was the bullet journal, this is the doodle diary, these are the outside ones, these are prompt ones, I can't do anything about it. This is the movie sketchbook. Possibly could have put some of those together, but everything has a purpose. And I do work in a lot of sketchbooks at once. That's just the way that I work. Honestly, I feel a lot better now. I think we've completed a lot more than I thought we had, and I hope you've enjoyed having a little look through everything as well. Happy New Year! I'll see you in 2025. Bye-bye.